Hello, 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 my sisters. How are you all? This is Teresa, and welcome to Fab You Fit Woman. Yay! I'm glad you're here with me today. So, on this video, I don't do long videos. So, on this video today, we are going to talk about men. Yes, I love talking about men. We are going to talk about men and how we should carry ourselves when we are looking for a good man. So, if you're interested, stay tuned. So, my sisters, the makeup of a man is completely different from that of a woman. And I'm not talking about anatomy. Of course, anatomy is different. I'm talking about psychologically. Psychologically, men are very easily wounded. Their egos are very easily wounded. And it's easy for a woman to hurt a man and he hang on to it long term. Though they hate to admit that they get emotionally wounded easily, but they do. And a lot of women nowadays, especially women our age, we think we have arrived and, we are independent and we've accomplished certain things and, we know what we want and a man has to conform to what we want. But that's not it. Men will be men. Men are very, I should say, they are very delicate. Honestly, men are delicate. Emotionally, they're very delicate. They're not as strong-willed as we are, though they pretend to be. But the thing with a man, he wants to feel appreciated. That's what he wants to do. He always wants to feel appreciated. And if he doesn't feel appreciated, that's when I find a lot of men wander away if they're in a relationship and they don't feel appreciated. It's very important that you make them feel wanted. You make them feel that they are contributing something to you, not necessarily providing a place for you to live and money, but to you emotionally, your growth. That's very important to them. And a lot of women nowadays, they go looking for men, but their energy is attracting the wrong kind of men. And they keep saying, oh, I keep attracting the same kind of guys over and over and over. And the reason is because you are putting out a certain energy. And certain men are responding to that energy, and that draws them to you, your energy. So, women, you've got to change the energy that you're putting out in order to get a different kind of man that you've been getting in the past that just didn't work for you. You have to change that. Number one, you have to change your mindset. A lot of women out there have lists this long with all kinds of criterias, and those criterias really don't make up the kind of men that will suit you. The kind of man that will suit you is according to your aura. It's according to the energy that you have. It's according to even your femininity. A lot of women, the femininity is not there. They come off as too strong, too masculine, not masculine in features, but masculine in their character, in how they behave. They are too rough, too strong-willed. Men do not like that. A man wants to make sure he has a lady that is feminine, who is ladylike in her character, not one that is just rough around the edges. Tame it down, lady. A man does not want to date another man. He wants something different. He wants a softer side. And yes, women can be independent and have it all, and yet still, she's very feminine. She makes the man knows that she needs him, not for monetary gain. That is good, but not necessarily for monetary gain, but for that emotional comfort, for that feeling that he can protect you. He can be your protector, your provider. Yes, we want to know that, even though we have our own, but we want to know that he can be our provider, our companion, our partner, lover. I mean, all of that into one package is the ideal man. You know, we want him. Sometimes women want, oh, I want a man of substance. I want a man that is making over $100,000 a year, or, you know, he's got to be 6 feet. He's got to be dark chocolate. Well, men come in all shape and sizes. Men come in all pay range. You can make, can go out there and you can meet a man that is making $150,000 a year. And he's tall, dark, handsome. And yet his character is zilch. He has a L on his forehead. He's not the man. So it's kind of weird when women put that as their first criteria for a man, and that should never be. Yes, we want a man that's working, but he doesn't have to be making $100,000 a year. He's got to be ambitious. He should be ambitious. He's got a job, trying to move ahead, has a plan, and that comes with ambition. He should be caring. He should have his head on his body. He should be honest. These are the good criteria that men should have. You understand? He's got to love his mother, because if he loves his mother, he will love you. If he has no respect for his mother, he will never have respect for you. Or if he doesn't love his mother, he won't love you wholeheartedly. So these are the things, the relationship, how the relationship between he and his mother and his sister is, those are the things that we want to look at, the overall picture, not just that he's making $100,000 a year and he's tall and dark. And no, he could be short and light-skinned and making $45,000 a year, and he is the best man that you could ever imagine. So don't let those criteria be criteria that you are going to find a man on. As women, we're born with certain gifts. It's just part of us. We are gifted. A woman can turn a house into a home. She could turn a shack into a real nice home. She can feed her family with $1. Trust me, she can. Put her to the test and she'll feed the family with $1. Yeah, don't ask how she's done it, but she'll do it. And women have great intuition. When I say great intuition, if a woman is in tune with you, she knows things. She does. It's just part of her. She knows what's going on. You can't hide anything from her. It's a feeling deep within that she has. And don't bring any bullshit to her, because she knows. And she picks up on things. And women, very loving. They are able to love even the unlovables. And sometimes you wonder, how can a woman love that man. That is just crazy. But because she has it in her, she has that in depth love that only a woman has. Men don't have that kind of love. They don't. They will say, yes, a man's love is shallow, very shallow. As soon as one thing ticks, the love is gone. He's gone. Basically, he's gone. But a woman, she will hang on and she will love you and love you until the shackles break. And that's just how women are. And that's why men can take advantage of women easily more than a woman can take advantage of a man. Women are very sly, very slick, very sly. They could be doing something under your nose and you will never know, ever. Unless they reveal what they're doing, you'll never know. If a woman truly wants to hide something from you, you will never know. No matter how good you are, it's just what it is. It is what it is. You will never know. She's doing something right now, and you have no idea, because that's just a woman's nature. And that is it. So women and men are different. Yes, psychologically, not anatomy, but psychologically, we are all different. We come with different ideas of how things ought to be, and we want it how we want it. And that is something that a lot of men don't understand. But for a good relationship, it is good for a man to understand where a woman is coming from, and that she demands certain things in her life. And it's the man's job to facilitate her. If she's coming at you a certain way, a feminine woman, she is going to want you to facilitate her in certain ways, whether or not she can afford it herself, whether or not she's got her own. She wants it from you. It makes her feel fulfilled. It makes her feel wanted. It makes her feel appreciated. Just like how men like to hear it. Men, they hear things. They like to hear things. You really don't have to gift men with a lot of things, but you just have to let them know. Tell them how awesome they are, how you appreciate them. You know, what they're doing, that they're doing a great job. I appreciate you so much. You know, I'm happy with what you're doing. You are the man. Oh, you got it going on. That kind of thing. They love to hear that. So ladies, I'm going to tell you, especially ladies of my age group, this is how you have to facilitate men. The younger little teeny boys, that's a different case. But for men that we attract as in our age group, this is how they like to hear things. They like women to be, very feminine, very put together, not rough around the edges, but to be quite ladylike. A lot of women say, oh, I can't find a man. Think about the energy you're putting out there. Just think about that and try to tone it down a little bit or up your game a little bit on the feminine side. You know, put yourself together a little bit more. Be more ladylike. You know, get your hair done. Put a little. You don't have to wear makeup. You don't at all. But you got to get your hair done, and you got to smell fresh, and you got to look clean, and you just got to carry yourself a certain way. And you'll find that when you open yourself up, to new experiences and new things in life, you'll find that you're attracting more positivity, different species. You have different men in your life that's going to come and going to be attracted to you. And that's just the nature of things. That is exactly the nature of things. So my sisters, We got to do what we got to do. We got to get out there. We got to fix ourselves up. We got to carry ourselves different. We got to tone it down. We don't have to be so loud and obnoxious sometimes. We've just got to be ladylike. You know, our grandmothers, they were very ladylike. And I don't remember hearing my grandmother, or, you know, or even my grandaunt having problems finding a man. I really don't remember as a kid hearing them talk about finding a man. They all had a man. They all did. And you wonder why? Because they were ladylike. They knew their place. You know, we were created for certain. God created us as a helpmate to the man. And that is what we are. Even though we go there, we do our own thing and we got our own thing going on, that's fine. But we still got to know our place. And I know some of you are going to come at me like crazy, but that's okay. It's all right. We all have a voice and we should voice it. So, my sisters, thank you for watching. If you've come this far, oh my God, I love you. I love you all. Subscribe to my video, my channel, as a matter of fact. Hit the notification bell beside the subscription box and give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in another video. Bye.